Take a live look over downtown Baltimore. Dry and warm evening underway, but some of us will be waking up to a little bit of rain. First Alert meteorologist Cutter Martin joining us now. Cutter, it is a big weekend ahead. The question is, will the weather cooperate?
Easy answer, yes. I think tomorrow's a little bit of a tease. Some gloom in the morning, Rick, but overall, weekend looking good. And talk about a weekend where we need good weather. Father's Day and AFRAM weekend. AFRAM 50 kicking off Druid Hill Park tomorrow afternoon. Beginning now through tomorrow, just that little hiccup. Rain on the way, though still dry. Taking a peek out from the First Alert Weather Observatory right now. We're not tracking any showers, but that will move in later this evening and overnight tonight. Out the door temperature-wise in the morning. Carbon copy of this morning. We're upper 60s, lower 70s, 69, a little humid in Baltimore City, 72 Stevensville, 71 Salisbury, 72 Annapolis, the same in Lexington Park. So no need for a jacket temperature wise. Rain, a bit of a different story though. The earliest of the Friday morning commuter, 6-7 a.m. Sprinkles, and that's kind of, the high end of the impact. So pretty quiet to start. But 8, 9, 10 a.m. steady rain will be moving in, especially across the south and west sides of the metro. Howard County, Montgomery County, getting into Anne Arundel County. Scattered rain in the forecast across the board here. Much of the metro I-95 and points south and east by 10, 11 a.m. with temperatures stuck in the lower 70s. Looking ahead to what we're watching here is the First Alert weather team. Don't let that Friday morning gloom fool you. Wonderful start to the weekend. There is another storm system in track though late Sunday into Monday. Rick, full timeline and more on that needed rain coming up in the Super 7 day.
Yeah, a lot going on this weekend too. Everyone wants to see. Cutter, thank you. Well, today at 8 o'clock, the polls close.
Alert forecast, a little change on the way. Rain showers back, but that doesn't mean it's going to spoil the weekend. Nothing but good news ahead for your Friday afternoon through Sunday afternoon forecast. I'll have that for you in just a moment. Peek outside first from the First Alert Weather Observatory. Nothing really going on, though. Clouds starting to increase across the region, and we don't have to go too far back to the south and the west to find that we do have rain starting to redevelop. Again, we're talking about areas west of the city of Baltimore, getting back into the western part of the state of Maryland, more so West Virginia and Virginia. This is the next little ripple of energy in the atmosphere. Showers and maybe a few rumbles of thunder approaching our region. So the First Alert weather team has our eyes on it. Forecast confidence is high. We're not looking at any big surprises out the door in the morning. Chance of rain in the forecast, along with temperatures in the upper 60s and lower 70s. So temperature wise, very similar to this morning. And we did have a few downpours moving through the area earlier today, but opposite trend tomorrow, along with the warmth out the door. That rain chance will be greatest off to the south and east of I-95 as we get into the heart of the morning commute. Nonetheless, 6, 7 a.m. could be some sprinkles, very light rain across the metro. 8, 9, 10 a.m. So heading to the mid-morning stretch, later commuters, that's when rain will become a little bit steadier, especially south and east sides of the metro on across the Bay Bridge over to the eastern shore. If you're not seeing rain, you're still certainly seeing quite a few clouds. Temperatures stuck in the lower 70s through 11 a.m. Not as much of a warm-up through the lunch hour tomorrow because of the clouds and the showers. We're going to bring you back here, kind of rolling the clock back to 5 a.m. Notice heavier showers near the Bay Bridge, spotty sprinkles north of Baltimore County and Carroll County. So even the early risers, a little bit of rain to contend with, but no significant impacts. By 8 o'clock in the morning, steadier I-95, heavier rain showers, maybe some rumbles of thunder, Talbot, Dorchester counties, Caroline County. 8 o'clock in the morning, though, that's still pretty early, and this rain will really get a move on as we head into the afternoon. Notice by lunchtime, drying out Baltimore Metro, already dry in Carroll County and Frederick County. Hanging on to some rain, lower eastern shore. If you're headed to Ocean City tomorrow, it's going to be wet drive through the morning hours, but even our beaches will start to dry out by 2, 3 p.m., even earlier of a drying trend the further north and west you go. So in your Maryland cast, if you're not headed to the beach, you're headed west to the mountains. Nice weather, maybe a few morning sprinkles, but sunshine as early as 8, 9, 10 o'clock in the morning over the mountains. Western Maryland also really missing out on the rain with this one, but southern Maryland, eastern shore, beaches in particular, greatest rain chance with this particular setup, but it will end as we get into the afternoon, and temperatures will soar back into the mid-80s in Baltimore, 80 Salisbury, because the clouds and the drizzle will hang on deeper into the day. Ocean City cooler, 76, 82 Bel Air, 82 in La Plata, with the sunshine increasing through the afternoon. So day one of AFRAM events kick off at 3. We're dry Druid Hill Park, and relatively comfortable. Humidity not too bad heading into the evening tomorrow as temperatures cool back into the 70s. And I would say for afternoon weekend, Saturday pick day, 10 out of 10. Sunday right behind it, though, 8 or 9 out of 10 with the chance of just a few late day showers. I think it's after the majority of the events. That rain chance not really spiking until Monday. Showers and thunderstorms could slow the routine. If it trends any more impactful, we'll give you that first alert, that heads up for your Monday plans, though not a long-lasting system. Tuesday dry, 85, Wednesday 86, showers back in the forecast, possibly late Wednesday, I think more so Thursday. So both dry time, Alex, and some needed chances of rain on the way over the next few days.
I don't like the rain.
It's a little
That's not
bit
your
both.
fault.
I give you some sunshine.
I like that. All right. Well, coming up after the break in sports, a scary moment.